welcome back to another video. Today we're reviewing on LEGO 79109 for LEGO Lone Rangers. This is the Colby City Showdown set, which has 5 minifigures, 587 pieces, and retailed for $49.99 USD when it was first released in 2013. Now without further ado, let's move on to the next section. So starting off this section, our minifigures include the Lone Ranger, John Reid, Tonto, Dan Reid his brother, Frank, and of course Ray. Just looking at these minifigures, my favorite is probably Tonto right there, just because of the face expressions being really like the character inside the show. I just love the torso pieces and the leg prints right there. Really look nice as compared to the rest. They're kind of in their more formal cowboy costumes, so he's the more of the unique one among the 5 minifigures. That's why I love it a lot. And otherwise, just the mode of the crow on top being attached to the hairpiece just looks really nice, really intricate, and that's why it's my favorite of the bunch. The least favorite though is probably Frank, just because, yeah, he doesn't really look like the character from the show. The character from the show kind of looks more kind of cranky or funny in appearance, like goofy looking, and he looks like a scaredy cat as well, whereas this character right here in LEGO form looks much more stern and strict looking and all, so it kind of doesn't match up. That's why I don't like it that much. Otherwise, this is the back torso of each of the minifigures and a secondary expression, and that's all for the minifigures. Now, for our set design, I'll just show you the mini build of the set first, which is this cartwheel over here with some glass, 2 notes over there, and of course the dynamite. This particular build is totally not related to the movie, I would say. It's never shown in the movie, unlike some of the builds over there I'll show you later. So this is just an additional build right here to add on the pieces, I'm guessing. But it's pretty cute with those nice printed notes over there and that dynamite, so I quite like it for what it is. Now on to the main set design with the 2 big builds of the different buildings over here. I'll just start off with the bank first. So for the bank over here, this is actually shown in a small cutscene during the front of the whole movie, whereby the Lone Ranger and Tonto was robbing the bank for some reason. Not sure why, there was no context given after which. But yeah, so basically they were kind of robbing the bank, and that's why like this set is based on, basically. So anyways, showing this set right here, we have a giant sticker on top whereby it says bank, and on the left over there we have a window over there as well with some gold inside, which makes sense since this sticker represents the vault behind inside the building. So yeah, in order to pop open this vault right here, basically you just pull out these 2 parts, and inside over there it basically shows some notes and silver, which makes sense since silver is the heavily focused valuable item inside this whole show, whereby the villains are trying to rob from the the tribal clan. So yeah, makes sense. And the way you actually can open this vault by showing that it actually been exploded by perhaps dynamite is through this mechanism over here, which opens upon impact by flicking it. So pretty cool looking, and I actually quite like this mechanism because it brings some fun towards the set. So yeah. Otherwise, this build right here just has some play space for you to put different minifigures on top, inside the building itself, or even outside over there earlier. So yeah, just a lot of play space for you to put minifigures. Quite like it for that. And with that, let's move on to the Sheriff building. As for this Sheriff build right here, we have quite a bit to go through just because there's more features as compared to the bank build, I would say. But first of all, looking at the front over here, we have some stickers to go through, including the stickers of the ceiling on top that gives it textures. That looks pretty good looking, I would say. We also have this sheriff print over here, or sheriff sticker over there, with some words of the sheriff right on top, which is nice as well. It's kind of the same one as the bank one, I would say. And of course, at the left, we have another sticker as well, with the bounty of none other than the secondary antagonist of the whole movie, Mr. Butcher Cavendish, with his 5,000 bounty right there. Looking pretty cool looking, I would say. At the side on the right as well, we have actually some prints over there, which looks absolutely amazing. This is actually some of those plank prints over there from the past in 2013. 2 of them, which is 1x4 over there, looking pretty nice looking. And talking about this part over here, there's actually a mechanism behind, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, looking inside this build right here, we have the interior of the set with some nice details, including a nice kind of holder right there for the guns and handcuffs that are held by this pin. And then otherwise, we also have a nice glass cup at the side with a nice chair, and another green chair here, and the table over there as well. And as you can see, this set actually has a lot of play space that you can put minifigures inside the interior. And at the side over there, we have the jail cell door that is actually attached with a key at the side. So looking pretty nice. And talking about the jail cell, there's actually a special feature over here, which is if you push this part over here, it basically triggers a play mechanism whereby the whole cell part in front will pop out, as you can see. And yeah, it looks really cool because you can kind of like imagine the dynamite side lighting up and just breaking the whole cell. So if you guys don't know, this is the cell whereby Tonto was actually imprisoned in by the Lone Ranger before he became the Lone Ranger as John Reid, the lawman, just because the lawman, as naive as he is, thinks that Tonto broke some crimes or did some crimes and deserves to be imprisoned. and afterwards Tonto simply, broke out of cell somehow and just went on his merry way to do his own things. Pretty cool tribalman, I would say. And yeah, talking about other details of this set, we also have the top part over here as well, with a nice cannon and kind of hidden up. So if you want to, show your cannons and all, you can just kind of flick this part right here, and it's pulled down. And yeah, just release it on the enemies with all these cannonballs over here, handcuffs and keys inside as well. You can just shoot it into the enemy zone and kind of wreck all of them. So that's what it is about. So you can actually use this cannon as it is as a play feature, so it's pretty cool as well. And yeah, that's kind of it for this set right here. So looking at every single feature of this set, this is the entire set right here. And I would say that I actually quite like the aesthetics of just the different parts over here. There's really Western vibes giving off, and just really cool to see the buildings that was actually shown in the movie earlier. So I just watched that movie like 1 hour earlier online. And it was just a really nice movie. So yeah, I just love the aesthetics of just Western sets in general. So I would actually give this a decent 8 out of 10, I would say, for aesthetics. And the next for functionality, just the amount of play features given in the bank, the sheriff office right there, everything on which is really nice. And I love that they included a cannon over there as well, just giving it more of an explosive vibe to it. And therefore I would give it a decent 9 out of 10 for functionality. And lastly, for price, I would say for $49.99 back in the day, this is a really cheap set for its price to piece ratio. It's absolutely ridiculous at 587 pieces. So yeah, it's really good price to piece ratio back in the day, and I would say I would give this a decent 10 in terms of that. 8, 9, and 10. This set would actually stand as a A+ set. I guess I'm kind of biased since I really love Western sets in general. So yeah, I just love this set. Well, highly recommend you find this on the secondary market for a decent price, because I paid like lesser than 100 SGD for this. So if you find anything that's lesser than that price, just get it. It's a nice set to keep in your collection. So yeah. And that's all for today. So if you liked the video so far, please do make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Nox, Zoomers, and Toodles. Bye guys.